point.
56 yards to the end zone. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man quickly. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got him 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. A strike downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold it.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. They'll run it from the gun. Makes his man miss. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There he goes. Touchdown, Chippewas. And they turn it into a defensive score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he's going to bring this one out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3, but get a touchdown here and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, and it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself, do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down and have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Peace. Turning it on. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. He's looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Quarterback just couldn't quite find the range on the last play. It's 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The give from the gun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
2nd down coming up.
Off play action. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Bobcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. They'll go to the ground. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. He'll do it himself. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He's got it on the move. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bobcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Goes straight ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Here's how it went down. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The option look. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Stopped right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. And the Chippewas send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. And wings it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down. They get to him as he throws.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, the running back has it. Slithers into space. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Chippewas come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Here comes the option. Power football with the run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the punt team. signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down. Looking for more. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Gives it on the option. Breaks the tackle. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Shoots it to the left. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. On the option. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. He'll keep it himself. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Fights off a defender. They'll immediately call timeout.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a 1st down.
Running back searching for a hole. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd. It's on the board before the break.
Neutrals on his own action. Defense.
Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And they're going to play it safe. Conservative approach here, but they'll take the knee and head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Peden Stadium.
And the Chippewas will kick it away to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They've played really well in this first half.
To the air on second down. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The pull and throw off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
He's got the tight end. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Rides the back and leaves it. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the...
Breaks into the open. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They want to run this quarterback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the running back. 2 yards short of a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Chippewas will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Special teams coming through as they hit him back. They'll mark it down at the 10. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Got it behind the line. It's Peace. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick handoff. Can't get him to the ground. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And he just refused to go down. Did you see him break all those tackles? That was unbelievable. You saw the power and the speed, but also just the will and desire to make those guys miss. That's impressive.
Now on the move. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Gives it to the back on the draw. Got the first down and more. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. He'll ride his man on the option. Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Chippewas trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. He's going to run it.
Defensively, the more speed you have on the field, the better. Not just to cover wide receivers, but when the QB does this and scrambles outside of the pocket, now you got guys that he does football become if you're the more physical team. If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Working on the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Bobcats with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll run play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The give to the tailback. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The inside handoff. Creates a little room. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. Able to pick up a couple on that last one. It's 2nd and 8 from their own 27. He wants to change this route. The give to the left side. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Chippewas are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Chippewas will punt this one away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Bobcats. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie. They'll go to the air. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
No good. That keeps the score. Central Michigan, 24.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here's a heat. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Fires to the big fella. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
So backing up with that penalty, and they can feel their own goalpost looming over their shoulder. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Returner brings it out to the 35. And your Ohio Bobcats will take over. First and 10.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And the Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Off the play fake. Using the quick game. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Bobcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. The kick is on its way. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give to the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Chippewas are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Fakes to grab. Oh, what a move to get open. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Grabbed over the middle. It's Charles. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Chippewas are rolling down the field. Looking for room. It's Cooks. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cooks. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Chippewas will call on their punt team. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They boot it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The give on the option. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Chippewas can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He leaves it with his back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Third down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. On the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some space. The 40, the 30, running inside the 20. Touchdown, Central Michigan. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, and how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Setting up for the PAT, and when it gets this late, every point matters. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. TCU is running away with this one thanks to an offense that hasn't been stopped since that group stepped off the bus. They're up by 21 over Arizona State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. Got him downfield. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. Finds the tight end. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on fourth down. Now on the option. Sweet punt there. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.